So APIs are obviously paid, and Brave had a very interesting model. In fact, 2018, 2017 is when Brave was emerged on the horizon, in the public consciousness. They actually came up with this concept called attention tokens. So Brave launched with the promise of, you will never see ads on Brave, right? So it is equally fast, as good as Chrome, and no ads. And internet monetization has gone to the worst possible state, where if today you go to a typical news website like Hindustan Times or Times of India, the actual screen real estate that news has is less than 10%, and 90% is what you see on your screen is ads, right, clamoring for your attention. And inadvertently you end up clicking on an ad, and which is like a false monetization for the, bad experience for the user, false monetization for the, for the media brand, and it's a fraudulent click for the advertiser, right? So Brave was basically, and this was the state even back in 2017 also, right? It had the internet experience for media sites have been bad for last like 15 years. People are trying to juice every last drop of monetization from the web visitor that it is visiting, right? So Brave had a great promise that they would basically not show you ads. Their front end would take away all the ads and give you a very clean user experience. And as you use Brave, you start accumulating attention tokens as a consumer, right? And you can have your crypto wallet, and it sort of all of it goes into the crypto wallet, right? All your attention tokens are in your wallet. And brands also, right? Brands which are where ads are getting stripped away. Brave is going to transparently build a wallet for that domain, like for example Times of India, right? So it would automatically build a wallet for Times of India, which Times of India business managers can come and claim, and they will basically compensate the removal of advertisements from the user experience, compensate with, let's say, attention tokens, right? So it was a great way for people to have a great user experience and also have publisher monetization. And what would be the value of these attention tokens? These attention tokens would then be used by on an open market by brands to basically have specific targeting in Brave itself, right? So Brave would then have search experiences or consumer experiences where ads would be a lot more intent based and not intrusive. And on those ad products, Brave attention tokens would be the currency. So this was the very, I would say, noble intent, but I think they got into a lot of privacy issues, and hence, it did not ever make it to the consumer limelight that it should have. But I think they are making a comeback with products for AI agents, especially search.
Interesting. Yeah, the way you described its genesis, it was very interesting. And then I think if that would have worked, that would have been an interesting model to just look at how this commerce has been enabled, and how is that if that attention tokens would have had real monetary value attached to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that would have been a great way to see it. Perfect.